up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph, growing in zone 6B. If you are here for the first time, welcome for the first time. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. So, gotta have some specific ideas of what I'm going to do in the garden. Otherwise, I don't get anything done. Well, I get a little bit of a lot done, but not a full project. I want to complete things in its entirety and make sure that I'm staying on the schedule, make sure that I am getting done what I need to get done, at least the specific things. So today, I have 3 things, checking the garden while I'm out here. I have 3 things that I need to accomplish. Number 1, I need to harvest these greens. It's time. Some of them are going to seed, that's okay. I made a delicious salad this week. It's time to harvest some greens. I'll get that done. Number 2, I need to top dress my potatoes with compost. Matter of fact, forgot my bucket. Y'all walk back with me. So I'm gonna do that. And then number 3, I'm going to plant some Kentucky Wonder pole beans. And you know, if all of that gets done, which it should, then I'm gonna go ahead and flip my compost pile. It's quite a funny story with that, and I can't wait to share that with y'all. So, you know, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna do the potatoes first. But while I'm doing this, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna sit y'all up on this tripod because my arm is tired today and I don't feel like holding this phone. I'm gonna tell y'all a story though while I get this set up. So, back to the story. When I first started gardening, y'all, the first thing I would do is I would put my vegetables in the ground. And, you know, I was aggressive. I didn't do from starts. I started from seed because y'all know I'm kind of frugal, cheap, however you want to call it. And I looked at the price of them starts and I was like, I gotta try it. I figure, you know, if I try something and it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But at the very least, you know, I tried it, and you know, it's my yard, it's my house, and I try it. If it doesn't work, it don't work. But at least I can say I tried it. But at any rate, I would do that. I would put my stuff in the ground, and you know, I learned a lot from that process. But you know, I'm saying all that to say, I would put it in the ground, would turn yellow. You know, things were not going well. You don't need very much compost to top dress. That's what I'm gonna use. Things would not be going well. Things would be yellowing. We moving, y'all. And here go my potatoes. And I would panic, and in my panicked nature, you know, I would start to throw stuff at the poor little plants. Lots of fertilizer, lots of love, lots of this, lots of that. And you know what I really have found out is the wait and see game is probably the best thing that I can do. So, number 1, I fertilize on a regular schedule within a day or 2. So, if I start to, let me pull this camera down so y'all can see what I'm doing. All I'm doing right now is top dressing these potatoes with some compost so they can get them some organic matter, because they're starting to flower. If I fertilize on a Sunday, let's just say a Sunday, then every Sunday I come out here and I do my fertilizing. If it doesn't rain for 3 or 4 days, I come out here and I go ahead and I make sure that my garden gets some water. And if I'm weeding, which I know we all enjoy so very much, some of us do, some of us don't, I go ahead and weed. And I say that to say, because sometimes plants do not need our intervention. They will turn around on their own, do their own thing. And, you know, sometimes too much love will do more harm than good. Did I top dress over there? I don't know. I think I missed that one. So I have to remind myself of that every year, because, you know, people start to panic. And a lot of times, if you just give them a minute, just give them a minute, they will bounce back on their own. So this week it rained, and it gave my plants some love, the rainwater. For the record, did y'all know that beans and potatoes can be planted together quite nicely? Just cueing y'all in on something. So, since I have these little poles right here, I'm gonna plant some beans, and then I'm gonna put a string so that they can reach this trellis over here and do their thing. And this bed was mostly clay soil, and it was hard too, y'all. Matter of fact, got some compost I can throw right here and put this bean in there and let it do its thing. I put 2 beans in there in case one don't want to do its thing. But anywho, you know, y'all wait on y'all plants to love y'all back. Don't get so anxious with it. Ohio has some finicky weather. It really does. And in that finicky weather, sometimes it takes a little while for things to get growing and get going. So I have to remind myself of that too. So just because it is May and you put everything out there and maybe it's not doing so well, you know, right at the moment, doesn't necessarily mean that it won't be doing well, you know. It won't be doing well in the next month, week, or even, you know, a couple of days. So the best thing that I can say is consistency is the key to having a successful garden. The watering, the fertilizing, the what else I say I was gonna do? Top dress. Oh, harvest. The watering, the fertilizing. Oh, let me plant these beans first. Y'all, I'm all over the place, y'all. Still all over the place. So watering, fertilizing, and, you know, just checking on your plant babies to make sure that they are well taken care of and well loved. That's really all that you can do. And, you know, let nature take its course and do the rest. Now, planted some beans over there. Got this bed over here. I'm gonna plant some beans over here. I absolutely love. Kentucky Wonder pole beans is my absolute favorite bean. The first year I started gardening, I planted the Kentucky Wonder pole beans. This marigold, I messed up because I accidentally sprayed it with some neem oil, but that's okay. The first year I started gardening, I planted the Kentucky Wonder pole bean, and when I tell you, it didn't matter what my soil was like, I put that pole bean in the ground. I did not do any prep for that pole bean. I just made a hole and stuck it in the soil, and it produced amazingly. I'm telling you, it made me feel real good. It made me feel real good, like I knew what I was doing. But that showed me, number one, that plants don't need a ton of intervention. And number two, that Kentucky Wonder pole beans do well in my area. So here they is, Kentucky Wonder. And I'm gonna drop 2 pole beans in the hole. And this is some clay soil over here. It don't even matter. These Kentucky Wonders will do their thing and reward me. I may take this out. This little seedling right. Well, I'll leave it. But that's what I'm getting ready to stick over here. Kentucky Wonders. And wait for these to grow. And when they grow, I'm going to put them on this fence right here. That's what I did with the peas last year. And that's what I'm doing with the peas this year. So here go my Kentucky Wonder. Two peas in a hole. Throw some soil over them. And let nature do its thing. Now, what I will say is, I don't need a ton. I'm only going to plant, because I planted some on the other side. And I want to put some other things in this bed. So, I'm not going to put like a whole row of beans. I'll put like just three rows. And because these Kentucky Wonders will produce all season. Just like that, that's what I'm doing. I got some on the other side. I got some bush beans planted as well. And that's that. So, did the Kentucky Wonders. Now, let's move on and do some harvesting. Because I said that's what's next. Gotta stick to a plan, y'all. I swear, if you don't, you know, that's your business. If you want to be chaotic with it, y'all go right ahead. But for me, looking for my harvest basket. For me, I like to stick to a routine because my brain be all over the place. And I at least want to get done the things that I said I was going to get done. So here go my harvest basket. And I'll show y'all what I got going on next. These are my lettuces. I harvested off this kale already. Ate it. It was delicious. And I also, look at these beautiful Bush Champion seedlings. Y'all want some? I don't know where to put them, y'all. Anywho, spiders everywhere. Y'all see it's a spider right there, and it's that made his home. But I'm gonna go ahead and let him stay. Some of these lettuces are heading up, and honestly, I want to see if they're gonna hit, so I'm not gonna harvest those. But these here, I'm gonna go ahead and get. Even these small ones, I'm gonna go ahead and get. Because if you don't harvest your greens, I'll tell you what's gonna happen. Them bugs, they're gonna take care of it for you. Don't even worry about that. You don't get your greens, something else gonna get your greens. See, that one look all wilted. I ain't gonna use that one. And I don't want nothing to get my greens, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my own greens, so I don't have a problem. These ones are kind of small, but that's okay. I still want to take them. And I'll leave that small leaf up there. This red lettuce, it grows all summer long for me, and it does not bolt. I just want to point that out to you guys, that for whatever reason, this lettuce right here, something, I'm gonna have to go through here. It's time to do a plant check, which since I'm making good time, I'm gonna do today. But at any rate, because I do a plant check so I can see what's going on with these plants, because some of them got some issues that's going on that I don't like. So anywho, yeah, the animals gonna get it, the bugs gonna get it, and you ain't gonna get it. So get your lettuce, get your leafy greens. I really like this setup. I hadn't grown lettuce up here like this before, and this is the first time I've done it this way, and I really like it. I'm gonna leave that. It ain't got nothing going on. This one is growing kind of slow. I'm gonna leave that, but that one down there I can get. You know what? It's starting to look like it's starting to head up too. I might leave it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. But yeah. Uh-oh, my camera going crooked. But yeah, you know. That's all I'm saying, y'all. You know, get a routine going. Get planting. If you need to harvest, go ahead and do that. Make a plan for what you're going to do. You know, if you need to make a plan. Some people aren't that way. Some people's brain, you know, they need to do it how they need to do it. That's okay too. But for me, I want to make a plan. All right, y'all. That's going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and harvest the rest of these greens, because look at that. Look how pretty that is. Ain't got no aphids, no bugs, no nothing. Next year, that's the way. That is definitely how. I mean, the water is slapping me in the face as I harvest. Y'all know about it. Okay, y'all. That's my greens harvest. It is looking quite delicious. My family and I are gonna have a salad. Let me see, y'all. My family and I are going to have a salad today, and I am going to cook it. Well, not today, tomorrow. I have a banquet to go to today. We'll have plenty of food, but tomorrow my family and I are going to have a salad. We are going to eat these greens, and I have some fish that my husband caught at the lake, and yeah, and I have some potatoes that I'm going to cut up and make potatoes, make french fries. All right, y'all, meal from the garden. Accomplished my 3 things today. Y'all get out there, make a plan, or don't, you know, if that ain't how you do it. But either way, get growing, get going, get planting, and enjoy this nice weather that's coming up in Ohio. I'll see y'all on the next video. Y'all take care, and bye for now.